Hello and good afternoon, and welcome to Speed Gaming 3. We have an interesting race for you today. We have a Keydropsanity. We have Brev versus Furious Magic here on Restream today. My name is TJ Melstrom, and I am joined today by Magna Hands. Hello, how are you doing?
Doing well today, TJ. We're about to be in tune for a great Keydropsanity with all of these keys. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Would you, now I haven't done one of these before, but you have, so could you, give us a rundown of, what we can expect here?
Okay, so I did one yesterday, right? And let's just say there's a lot of chests to be checked. We're going to have to check a lot of key drop areas. Now, normally there are small keys in areas, like say for example, the sewer rat and escape. Well, sewer rat is not going to be carrying a key. He might have the boots, he might have a book, he might have the powder, shovel, or bombos like you see in your code today. What will he have? We will not know, and all of the drops will be randomized with different items today.
That is absolutely crazy to me, because you think about you think about the Hyrule Castle escape dungeon, and holy moly, that is just like a real linear key to key dungeon. So that's gonna be real wild when we get there.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect because that one's always a doozy. It was a doozy for me yesterday.
Looks like we're off to the races. We got nothing but a big 20 over here in the sanctuary chest, and
a Meyer key at Link's house on Brev's side.
Well, those Meyer keys are going to be very interesting. We might actually see a fish today. We're going to go fish in a Misery Mire.
The room we never see. We are going to see it today for sure. Oh, we got a palette swap here. Okay.
Yeah, it looks I feel like I should be narrating this noir style.
Yeah, I was gonna say what this like WandaVision over here going on.
I was heading up to the lumberjack today. The sky was dark and cloudy.
See, we're gonna get us a hammer at lumberjack today.
Let's see, man. I don't think Furious Magic went up to check it. At least I didn't notice. We got,
it's just a compass. So excuse me, lumberjack, or like I like to say, the LeBron James cave.
LJ.
LBJ is dead today.
B. Johnson. All right. Well, I haven't found really anything really of note yet besides that Misery Mire key. And those are a lot more important in this mode because usually Misery Mire is relied upon for those key drops in that dungeon. So we'll need at least two. We got another one on the Lost Woods here.
Yeah.
And there's Desert Palace, so that's a good key to have.
Yeah, Desert Palace can be a doozy. You at least need 3 small keys to at least complete the dungeon. I always tend to forget about needing 3 keys whenever I'm going to the Desert Palace North area. Those 2 drops, well actually it's 3 drops, all in pots. And I went there yesterday. Okay, I got a Desert Palace key. Let's go over there. Okay, I got a Desert Palace key. Let's go over there. I'm like, oh my goodness, let me just wait to get 3 keys. I ended up quitting.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be really careful with those Desert Palace keys because if you use one by mistake, then you're kind of you're locked out there. Like usually you get that one small key and you think, okay, I can go further here. Right, I can just do whatever I want in Desert Palace. Not today, so this might mess with some muscle memory here. We may see some erroneous mistakes. There's a mirror. That's cute. Get some data about Tower of Hera as well. Do we got more blue things? Nope, some green stuff.
Nice.
And more green stuff.
Ah.
A bottle is always nice to have in Kakariko. You always love to have that before you leave.
Yeah, you could be able to at least clear most of Kak. You know, the dream is having hammer and powder so you can do magic bat as well. But if you don't have that, you can at least do most of everything in Kakariko.
Depends on how thorough you really want to be.
True indeed.
More bottles. Got a B in there. I don't think it's a magical one, so possibly not any more money today.
Yeah, it looks regular. I don't think he's going to get 100 from the bottle vendor. Oh, a glove.
All right. when there's more data about Desert Palace. So we have Mirror and Glove. We have access to Death Mountain if they decide to charge up there without the lamp. And we do have enough money for this guy. Oh, Annette. All right, well, like my brother Heavy D once said, now that we found Glove, what are we going to do with it? This guy over here checking chickens. Like, no, we're not going to find any items under chickens today.
Oh my god, that was a good one. And I thought Furious Magic's sprite was a war turtle. It is a Lapras from what it looks like.
It's definitely Pokemon themed. I thought it was a war turtle at the screen also.
I definitely did. It looks like a Lapras from the back.
Well, there's a second Desert Palace key.
Uh-oh.
So there you go.
Uh-oh. We're getting close to some things being logic once he gets...
All right. So normally you'd be excited to see that Swamp Palace key. But that's one of, like, what, 6?
One of 6, yes.
1 of 6. That's nuts. Getting through Swamp Palace has never been worse. It's never been worse. And just some bombs on the library ledge.
And speaking of swamp, I was telling you earlier, so now we get to explain it to the viewers. You at least need 5 of those bad boys to complete and get to Argus. So will these runners be doing the typical left side swamp skip, or will they be going for it if they get set amount of keys?
I think above all else, they'll just be hoping Swamp Palace is a pendant.
Yeah, true. But you know, Swamp Palace as a pendant tends to hide the goods.
We got a Skullwood Small there, and I think you need 2 to get through that.
Yeah, at least 2. It's a total of 5 overall.
You really just completely forget about just how many keys are in the Dungeons Pots in these dungeons. We are just swimming in these right now. Pretty much most of the items we're going to be finding are going to be these tiny yellow objects.
Man, let's hope they get us to finding the promised land, getting that good old Triforce. We'll see who gets there first today with these tiny little yellow mathingies.
Alright, well, with the Power Glove, that does circumvent the need for a key in Hyrule Castle here. So we can have a little bit of leeway with that, at least.
Right. Because it's normally 4, but being that we do have the glove, we can get by with 3 today.
There's a second Swamp Palace key and a key to Castle Tower. So it does not. We didn't see any lumberjack action going on there, but there is 1 key under a guard there, if I remember correctly, and that will give us that key will give us access to both items in that tower once they are able to enter.
Yes. So for Castle Tower, that 1 key will get us the first 2 chests at least. Upstairs, however, there are 2 key drops. There is one with the blue arrow guard, and there's one upstairs in the pot room with the Usain Bolt guarding it.
Big red fast guard. Nothing in a Venus cave. I don't think Fierce Magic did. I don't think he checked Desert Ledge. I was not looking at the screen at the time. So
yeah, I happened to miss that one too.
It looks like we're gonna make an uncle play because I don't see us going down into the dungeon just yet. Like that just seems you have no keys for that. At most we get 1 thing. Well, 2 actually, because we'll get something to drop off of the guard, won't we?
Oh man. Uh-oh. We got the Flutie McTootie over here.
Big key to Tower of Hera. I know it's Hera, don't correct me. But we can theoretically get up there, but we don't have a proper weapon to get in.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I see this Ice Palace small key and this Ice Palace big key, and my head is already spinning because I've long since forgotten how to do that dungeon normally. So I'm not actually sure how they want me to do this without key drops being in that dungeon. That sounds like a challenge in itself.
You know, that is I was looking at it earlier, and it is a challenge. I can't even remember without Icebreaker how to really do that correctly. So, yeah. I'm trying to think. You go in there, you got Ice Palace Bomb Jump, right?
Yes.
You have that. You got... so I do remember. At least two keys for Ice Palace can get you to Cold Stare if you have the proper things. Oh, that's a unique way to doing the bomb strat. I've never seen it that way before.
Well done by Furious Magic. They're getting an early key to GT.
I liked how he did that one.
Let me think here. There's only one key drop on the Ascension, so you can go up there with 2 and be safe, but you have to go up with 2.
Yes, as far as GT is concerned, yes.
See, I'm learning right along with this.
Oh, he's doing it with the bug net. I like this.
Anything that makes something pop on the screen is nice. Although this is really ambitious. We don't have any weapon of any kind.
I mean, I like it because I've done this with bombs before, and it ain't easy. It's not easy.
Considering he has 25% of his already low health left. Definitely not easy. We can see his inputs there on the bottom of his screen, and he gave up. I don't think he thought it was worth it.
I don't blame him.
It was ambitious, and I respect him for trying.
Yeah, that's what I like to call a wild boy play. But he'll come back
like Duran.
Like Duran.
Duran. He's hungry like the wolf.
So let's see. I wonder where Brev is going to. Is he going to Saha's closet?
Looks like it. He's got that flute, which means he can go anywhere, but he's decided taking a stroll over to see the old man. Maybe probably checking. Well, I'm lucky he's going to check the island first.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And just some bombs.
Won't be needing that today. I don't like that arrow guard, man. Every time I see him, like he think he doing something, shooting that arrow big, high, and mighty. He cannot protect the princess.
Nah, well, you gotta make a living, right?
I guess, man. What is he getting? Like 2 rupees for a moment for an arrow?
I have no idea, but you're not shooting your arrows at your coworkers. I'll tell you that. We got a green pendant over in Misery Mire, so maybe we won't end up seeing that fish room after all.
Maybe not. Just depends on what we're going to get and how lenient this seed is going to be for our runners, because sometimes with these types of seeds, they like to make you go back and forth with the keys. It's especially like, I just been here.
Especially with a key sanity seed.
Yeah.
Probably even more so with a seed like this where the keys are even further shuffled.
Yeah, it happens. I feel like my 2 times I've played this mode, it's happened 2 for 2. So
we'll probably end up seeing a lot more of this game than we think, because those keys are out there. They are out there.
Yeah.
We got 3 bottles already, so we won't want for refills.
Not forever. I think they should be good for the rest of the game with those.
And we are up the mountain.
What does old man have?
A tip. Like, thanks for helping me cross the road, Sonny. Here's some money. We're not checking the rest of the mountain, but we're getting a jump off point for that flute for Brev here, so that's good. Nice little save him a little bit of time and get a check out of the way.
He's going to get a refill from the bush crab.
These bombs have been really friendly. The tree poles, the bush crabs.
Seafood is giving us bombs, man. I don't want to blow up from those seafood, man.
Oh, I think I see. I think I understand. Okay, so we are probably going to get more of the mountain. I think Brev just wanted more bombs before he was willing to commit to it.
That makes sense. I totally understand that.
But we don't have a way of getting over to the east side. So maybe he hopes you'll find something up here?
Hopefully. Maybe a sword, a hammer, preferably.
Anything. Just give us something. I mean, we want keys. Like, above all else, keys, right?
Oh, well, there goes one right there. Oh, there's a Merle.
We're gonna want that. Moon
Give-
Burlington sitting in the Spectacle Rock.
Give us our Merle.
I think we're gonna get that. Maybe I'll look into Tower of Hera first, and then Brev is probably gonna get it on the way down.
I think I like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. It's interesting because now, like, with us, commentating, we get to see styles, lots of different styles. Because I know I would have more than likely have grabbed the Pearl first. But to see it like this, it makes total sense.
Yeah, there you go. You can't really navigate through Tower of Hera without a weapon, and bombs are the only other way to hit the switch. So that was Brev's thinking. There's some money. That is a large chunk of money and enough for Brev to spend some of his hard-earned bombs there to get. That was a late hit. That was unfair. He was cheated. Dude was robbed.
So we got a late whistle on the play.
That's right. We got a foul. It was a small key to Thieves Town, and that's one of 3, I want to say here.
Yep, you are correct, sir. 1 out of 3.
You got a couple of pots here to help us out, and I see. Okay, that's cool. I thought he was going to use a bomb to force it down, but we're just resetting the pots here.
Yeah. And Furious is going to go on ahead and grab that Merle over there.
Just get it done. And the other one, hit the switch. Bam. We got a blue. We got a blue.
Nice bomb jump by Furious Magic.
Very good. Nice and clean. Get over that gap.
Yeah.
It's always comfortable when you get that right. And terrible when you don't.
Oh, man. I look, I don't want to jinx myself, but if I miss going across the yonder there, it's going to suck.
So this is pretty ambitious by Brave, this whole play, to begin with, because if we don't find a weapon in here, but that's nice. That's a nice consolation prize. We still might not be able to finish this dungeon if we don't get a weapon out of this big chest, but having that Titansmith does give us Dark World access.
Is those what we call the Mitties?
Middies? McMitts?
McMitts. Not like the McRibs that y'all keep offering me.
And a blue blocker in the big chest, so not gonna see the rest of what's the name of this dungeon again? Tower of Hera, thank you. Oh my god, I blanked for a second.
Oh, so are we going to get a flute over by Brev to the Meyer area to possibly see what the medallion is and to see what the rock is cooking on that side?
Well, with the green pendant being Meyer, we do have a mirror, so that could be a quick check of the area, just scoop it out. Maybe they want to spend a couple of those Desert Palace keys, but I have to imagine we'll want to see a weapon first before we fully commit to anything yet.
You have a strong point about that.
Yeah. No, Furious Magic decided to leave the Death Mountain area, not going up further in Tower of Hera, and missing those mitts. Oh, we ran out of bombs. That'll get you. That'll get you. And there's a small key on that desert ledge, so yeah, we'll probably grab that here right now.
Rev with the play of getting those bombs before going up there.
With a quick map check, we did see that Tower of Hera is a crystal. It is a blue one.
And it looks like Desert was a blue pendant.
So those keys might not even matter. Maybe just for items.
Maybe.
And let me see if I can get a look at this medallion. I can't quite make it out in that palette. Is that Bombos? I think it was Bombos.
I missed it. I happened to miss it. Oh, are we Stuckington over here?
Oh, we got just in time. And
okay. He's back.
Love and a quarter over in Meyer Shed.
Leading with love. Yep, it's Bombos.
Okay.
This palette shuffle is making it hard to see.
it really is. There's like some Schindler's List stuff going on here with black and white.
Oh and my goodness.
One little color thing over there. There's another key to Castle Tower.
Okay, that is interesting because if he gets to if he gets to 3, he can at least check all 4. Once he has, well, I'm pretty sure these runners don't need no light to get there,
right,
but
because we are going to have an item off of that arrow guard up there.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
Okay, no bombs there. We don't need those.
We got looking Eastern Palace and Furious Magic side, so we're gonna see we got some hard deviation going on here.
This is what I like to see.
Indeed. And there's a pod key, one of like probably a billion. Actually, there's only 6, aren't there? Because they're all in chest. Yeah.
Pod is one of the vanilla ones, as well as Tower. I said Tower. Oh my goodness. Tower of Hera. What is up with us trying to say Tower of Hera today?
I don't know. This dungeon is wild. All right, so we got a key spent in desert, and there's a second Thieves Town key there.
Okay, nice.
That little wiggly thing moving out of the way, but nice enough to leave 4 more bombs for Brev to use there. And there's a compass, I believe, in that Eastern Palace chest.
Another key. What is it? Oh, another pod. Okay.
So many keys. Normally pod is the most, but if these runners are up to date on their sequence breaks and glitches, such as hammer yump, and with a bow, the minimum amount of keys you need to collect I'm sorry, I was busy checking that Ganon's Tower key we found in Desert Palace. The minimum amount of keys you need to get everything in Palace of Darkness, if you can take care of all those glitches, is 4, including a Homosaur.
Yes, for every single chest in that dungeon, yes, it would be 4.
These bombs are so friendly.
For real. Okay, let's see what he's going to get out of this illustrious key drop. Oh, he has a lamp.
It's a lamp under there.
That is what I'm talking about. Get you your fire source and nope out of there.
Well, it puts the mountain into logic. So that was our logical access into the Dark World, because we did get up Death. Oh, we had to have a flute. Never mind. Never mind. We did have a flute to get up the mountain, so I apologize for that. And Desert Palace is about as clear as we can get it right now. Yeah. Decisions need to be made with these keys, and that's going to cause a lot of interesting plays here from both Furious Magic and Brev.
You know, I'm a little worried. I'm not going to lie, because he got the lamp, and, you know, Tower of Hera, that basement, loves to play games. So I'm pretty sure he's going to wait until he gets a viable weapon to even go back there.
Right, and we still need a small key to get back there, too.
Oh, I missed that. I thought he had the small key. He only has the...
We've been seeing so many, I swear. Just, like, it's... This seat is like a janitor's belt. Just keys sprinkled all over the place.
Oh my goodness. I literally thought he had a key. I'm looking at the tracker, and that is a big key.
Yeah, that's where we got our mitts.
Yep.
No, that was where we got our shield. The mitts was in the chest before that.
Yes, sir. You are correct on that.
We're gonna fill our bottles here.
All right, 1 green and 1 blue.
And Furious Magic is giving us a fake flipper over to the homeless guy under the bridge. Is he homeless, or is he just hiding?
Oh no, I think he got exiled, man.
Yeah, there are a few empty houses in Kakariko. That's why I ask.
Well, he's holding a key.
The Swamp Palace. That probably was like flotsam that washed up. Somebody flushed that out the drain and it went up there.
He's a hobo. How does he always seem to have valuable stuff?
You'd be surprised what people throw away. And one man's trash is another man's treasure, right?
Oh man, I would like to know Hobo's story. Looks like he's been through a lot. He has a whole tent under there.
Yeah, he's chilling, maxing and relaxing under a bridge. Dude has it figured out.
Yo, sipping out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, man.
No b-ball today. Brev is in here. Oh, that is not what you want to see after you spend a small key in this dungeon.
Oh, he got the middle finger for a key. That's cute.
There's our last Desert Palace key. And another Hyrule Castle key and a Swamp Palace key in the Waterfall Ferry. So that'll give us more access to Hyrule Castle right now. There's our 3rd pod key. Hyrule Castle is starting to open up just a little bit, and of course we have a key on the Zor Ledge. Why wouldn't we? What else would be there? This is a song of keys and bombs, because that's really all we're seeing.
Yeah.
Keys, bombs. But you know what we're not seeing? Swords, hammers, hook shots.
Rods. I said rods.
Rods.
Oh my goodness, arrow. Well, you got arrow drops. Where is all the good stuff?
Well, we found Titans, man. Is that good stuff? You don't want to. You don't want to see it early. Every time I see Titans, man, like within the first half hour of a scene, I'm always unhappy.
Yeah, that they are a scary item to see early.
Right. Well, we're probably gonna get a full overworld clear because diving dungeons can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Get Death Warp out of here. I think Furious Magic is bottlenecked back into Tower of Hera Big Chest.
He's gonna find his mitts very shortly.
And a shield, probably. Let's get these a shield bash. Can we attack with the shield? Like, just do a short charge, maybe a stun. There's a piece of heart. I don't know why I was expecting a key. I don't know why. I don't know what I've been watching for 25 minutes. I was thinking I was going to find a key into there. Nope. Nope.
I'm telling you, this mode messes with your psyche pretty bad because you expect keys and then you'll start seeing hearts, tips, stuff you don't want. I'm like, oh man, come on, where the keys at?
Oh, you're getting lots of keys. It may not be the ones you want, but they're coming. They're coming.
Furious Magic has to go back downstairs to reset the pots.
Well, not like we'll want for bombs. Are hints on?
I don't know if hints are on, but checking that might have been very comical. I like that he did that.
Oh, there's the big pod key over in the Sea House.
Well, will we see? Well, I don't think he's gonna kern over there. I think he's gonna go along the nice road where all the items are to see if he can get something.
Or maybe we'll get a hammer along the way because we don't have logical access to that yet. But
Right.
we do have a lot of access to that dungeon.
Yeah. A lot of keys going on over there. A lot of bombs. What is with these bombs, man?
Oh, so Chad is saying that the Eastern Palace hint told us that the GT Big Key is in pod. So yeah, it looks like hints are on. That is, I guess hints being on are part of this mode.
Oh, well, that's kind of...
There you go. We just learned the Swamp Palace keys on the hobo.
That's Shucky Ducky right there. All right.
That's Shucky Ducky quack quack. Well, one dig, huh? Oh yeah, hurting for money, huh? the one time you don't want the, and now you're not seeing anything being dug up. There's nothing. There is nothing here. You got the right dude. Dude took your money. Now he wants you gone.
Yo, this is so unfair. I know Brev has to be a little tight about that. Like, you just gonna take my rubies?
That is like the laziest carnival assistant ever.
For real.
As I expected, we are going to see a lot more overworld checks as we are going to get this smith chain, rescue this frog. Furious Magic finding his Titan's Mitt is going into the world of darkness as we speak.
I got a question, man. I know we was talking about certain things. Why is this... I was going to call him a dog. Why is this frog called Jeremiah?
Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend. You ever hear that song?
What song is that?
It's Joy to the World. Joy to the World.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. That's why it's Jeremiah.
What is up with these bombs, man?
It's so many.
Bombs over Hyrule over here. Bombs over Hyrule. Furious getting bombs on his side. What is going on over here?
Well, bombs and keys. Story of bombs and keys. A song of bombs and keys. We're not going to be able to do this hammer pegs, but it's tedious without the boots anyway. Right. We're gonna get a Thieves Town dip? Yeah, this sounds right. This is right. Yeah. First, we didn't see a chess game yet. Okay.
Yeah, he left chess game.
Probably maybe incentive to go back into Thieves Town. And what a shock! Hey,
yeah, he has all three of them, but he doesn't have the big. I don't think.
No, we don't have the Thieves Town big key, and nor do we have a weapon to clear it anyway.
Right. I think there's going to be a weapon in here. I smell a sword.
You do?
We'll see.
I don't know. I smell keys. That's what I smell.
There's a that's what is that? Gunpowder?
Oh, it's gunpowder. It's gunpowder and copper is what we got.
Not a sword here.
Yeah. Number 2, that's a heart piece. Well, at least you get a refill. If you're gonna get something useless, at least it's useless and useful.
All right.
The Furious Magic side is just retreading the steps over in Skullwood's gonna find exactly what Brev found.
He's going to get his refill. Smart play. Got to refill that magic.
Gotta have it. Gotta stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Small
Well,
all right. Well, that pays Brev back for that single arrow we got.
mm-hmm.
And there's flippers.
Oh, not a sword, but definitely the splishy splashy things. Duck feet.
Duck feet. Duck feet. What sort of duck has blue feet?
I don't know.
I guess Hylian ducks have blue feet. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get some more cash.
Oh, hold on. Can I learn something today? Does he know the 99 trick? I need to learn how to do this.
That 99 trick is hard.
I'm not good at doing that.
I've gotten it once in like 30 something years of playing this game. I've gotten it once.
Oh my god. I've gotten it a couple of more times at that, but it's not consistent at all.
It's just better just play it safe and get your 64s unless you're really good at it, because it's only like what, 32 more?
Yeah. Wait, 35. 64, 99, I can't count right now. 35.
From 64 to 99 is 35 more, yes.
Yeah.
99 minus 64 equals 35. Oh, we got a graveyard, let's check here.
Oh, let's see what's over here.
Gonna get reloaded on bombs. Lord knows we've needed more of those. There's a fire rod.
There's the item that you know is not a favorite of mine. It likes to evade me.
Pretty much, but that'll put more of Skullwoods into logic, and Mothula too.
Indeed. He still needs a sword.
That's true. We do need a sword to get back there. Oh look, a key. What a shock.
What a shocker.
Another Ganon's Tower key. We're gonna need we might need a few of those depending on where that GT big key is. I don't think this is all dungeons, so the more Ganon's Tower small keys you find, the less it really matters.
Yeah.
Like unless you're like looking for swords or something.
Yeah, swords and possibly the big key could be hiding up there. We never know about that.
Yeah, if the GT big key is in Ganon's Tower, then those small keys will be a lot more important. But if it's not in GT, then we can pretty much just ignore everything past 2. And we already have 2.
He's at least slated to climb GT once he has the big key.
Depending on where it is.
Yeah. But I wonder where Brev is going to go after these flippers.
Well, we may get a look into Swamp Palace. We'll have 3 checks, because there is a key pot underneath one of the pots inside that Swamp Palace here. So we'll get the front. We'll get the bomb room and the pot in here. So it looks like that's what's going to happen.
I like this play.
Yeah,
it could be something hiding in there.
I mean, you're going to have to spend 1 key to even get in the dungeon.
Right.
So after that, you can decide whether or not you want to be liberal with them. Chat reminding us that the GT big key is in fact in pod, so we only really need 2 small keys today because of the hint. Thanks, AFG. Keeping me on my game.
Yo, shout out to Brev for doing all of this with bombs, and they are giving more bombs back.
At least they have that, you know. At least they have that. If we were getting like reloaded on bombs, this would be like exceptionally miserable.
Oh, this would be ugly.
I mean, it's already not pretty, but they're like kudos to both Brev and Furious Magic for doing this with what they got. Like that is, it takes good skill to like get through with that, and patience too.
Maybe they're born with it.
I'm not saying it. I'm not finishing. I'm not.
It's Maybelline. I'll finish it for
All
you.
right, fine. You go. You go ahead and give out the free advertisement that we're not being paid for here. There's a small key into there. It's a turtle rock key. That's the first one we have seen today. Oh, Maron, would you stop?
No worries, no worries. Yeah, so we're gonna get a hype cave check. What do you like to call hype cave?
Johnny Two Bombs Hype Cave Speakeasy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get some coffee out of here, and hopefully they can get some weapons.
So here's one bomb and here's two bombs. You just throw the bomb, you throw it behind the back, and go around for the secret handshake, and it lets you in the speakeasy. Thanks, Johnny Two Bombs. We got a big key. It's the Eastern Palace.
Okay, that's a good big key.
Yeah, we'll still need a small key somewhere because there is a single. There's two. There's two. You'll need one to complete the dungeon and two to full clear it. So we got a big key out of there. At least Johnny had some love for us. Are we gonna get we're not gonna. Okay, so we're skipping the bomb shop, so we're not gonna see where our.
We're not gonna see our. Yeah, I find that kind of surprising, but guess it's a reason for that.
I'm sure Brev has other ideas, namely finding more keys.
Yeah. Oh, I like that movement. Oh, that was some slick movement by Brev. I like that. Like,
yeah, into the Matrix, and then just walks into this guy. It was very good. Like those other things, those bombers are hard to dodge.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to check the hobo, so he's going to get, what was that? His swamp key that was there?
That was a swamp small, yes. Which, after you've already been in the swamp, you're probably not going to be very happy to see.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a hammer, so he can't get past the part anyway, so...
Right. This sea doesn't have any weapons, so they're gonna be we're gonna be hammerless, swordless, bowless.
What kind of seed is this?
Yeah. By the way, I want to shout out our tracker, Professor Renderer. So thank you so much for being willing to track this.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that. Was going to do this race, but said wanted to see this happen, needed to track it. So thank you so much for that. But now that I have thrown thank yous out, I would like to remind that Brev does indeed have flippers. So gonna need to get those up.
That's right. Where were those flippers again? I have like
Thieves Town.
That's right. All these keys is just they're blurring my mind from actual items.
And we got a key to pods. That's 4. So we can full clear if we find a hammer and a bow. Otherwise, we're gonna have to spin a key in the front door, and we will need another one to full clear it.
Yes, I'm liking this play that we are seeing incoming because we get to check some things.
Well, we're not going to get into Castle Tower without a cape or 2 swords. We do have a Hyrule Castle small key. Or at least I thought we did. Maybe, Furious Magic must have it, Breath must not.
Yeah. And also, I was thinking, Brev doesn't have a fairy, right? Because isn't there like a fairy revival glitch at the door that you can use to get through to get to Castle Tower?
I've never been able to pull it off.
Yeah, that's one of those tricks that I'm gonna have to practice. I don't know nothing of it. Okay, he's picking up his Ganon's Tower key and his tip. So now he has Zora money.
Zora has been in Logic for a minute with those gloves.
Yes.
And with the flippers checks being mostly done, that's where Furious Magic must have found that Hyrule Castle key. Yes, I'm remembering that was in the Waterfall Fairy. Which Breath has that is in Logic now that Breath has the flippers. Oh, here we go back into Dark Cross, just now with a lamp. By the way, that key rat that's in this dungeon is either way you go at it is going to require a small key. So that's a key for an item no matter which way you go.
That is correct, TJ. Okay, he's noping out of there. Has no more to do.
Can't do anything else, but if you're going to be here, and that's the time to do it, I guess. Don't want to leave anything behind. That hammer is really restricting us in Swamp Palace right now. We have a lot of keys for this dungeon, but we don't have access to it without getting it through without that hammer. Here we go into Uncle. We've already seen Uncle on Furious Magic's side. I don't really recall what was here. I think it was a Ganon's Tower key. I could be wrong.
No, we have an Ice Palace key.
It was an Ice Palace key, and I remember thinking about the Ice Palace logic and wanting to kill myself after that.
Speaking of which, because, you know, Brev doesn't have the Fire Ride, which Furious Magic does, and also Brev also has the flippers as well as Furious. So will Furious go into Ice Palace?
Did Furious find the flippers in Thieves Town?
Yeah, I mean, he's in here in Swamp.
So he must have. Yeah, so he did. Absolutely. So yeah, the Ice Palace play could possibly be on his mind.
Yeah, for sure. It might be incoming, actually. So that'll be a new set of checks that could yield something if he chooses to go.
Here we go into Pod now. I think Furious Magic is gonna... Yeah, Furious Magic will find his lamp going into Desert if he fully commits to it.
Yes.
I think he's going in with more keys than Brev did.
You might be right on that. Because what, Brev only had how many keys? We had 2 keys going into Desert?
Two keys going into Desert. We found a third one somewhere. Oh, there goes Kiki the monkey.
Oh.
If you don't have any boomerangs, hook shots, weapons, swords, hammers to knock these things around with, you're gonna have to just hope they don't jump in your face. So it's fortunately only 10 cents lost here. There we go, we made it. With money to spare.
He lost the call of an old payphone. Lost the cost of an old payphone back in the day.
I don't miss those, by the way.
I do, but I won't get into why. If you want to know why, y'all could check me out on stream.
Okay. I'll have to hit you up for that. We're finally getting a look into Pod right now. Furious Magic just going right into the back of Desert. Now with that Fire Rod... Oh, we don't have a big key, though.
Meyer Big Key. Interesting.
We don't have any access into Meyer. Regardless, even if we can get in, we couldn't get past the first stage. Not without a hookshot or
those lovely, lovely boots.
And we did have to spend a key to the front door here in Pod, so unless Brev decides that he doesn't want to do this dungeon right now, and he can't, he'll have to find another small key if he wants to full clear it. It's our 4th bottle. So super generous with the bottles, not so much with swords.
Let's see. We got a new check over here on Furious, and it's a key to Skullwoods. Yay.
All right, we're going. We had so many bottles, and we don't have a bow. So it looks like Brev is going to try to glitch this room out, and we got it.
Got it. Nice. Nicely done.
Just scroll them off the screen, the door will open. No weapons necessary. And for a heart container. And, well, unfortunately, it didn't work out. Didn't pay off, but we do have 2 more small keys to explore this dungeon with. I'd imagine we're going to see Hammer Jump.
Yeah, I would like to assume that he's going into the back.
Yeah. Probably not going to get this foyer chest here with the big key chest there. I did not see what that hint said.
It said it was a chest in Thieves Town holds the red cane. I didn't see the whole thing because I barely caught it, but we have Samaria in Thieves.
That's locked behind the big key, which we don't have yet.
Mm-hmm. I to figure out if the ones that I was doing had hints too, because I would play this mode more if it had hints. It would help a little bit.
It would. I can definitely see that happen.
A la cape.
I don't think either checked bumper ledge.
No, we didn't see a bumper ledge check unless we happen to not catch Furious Magic on his way over there. Uh-oh, there is the Hitachi, better known as the Ice Rod.
Ice Rod. It's a nice rod. That's both rods accounted for. One has one, the other has the other.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to get us very far until we get to the back of Turtle Rock, and that is a long ways away.
Okay, so chat is saying, did it say the big chest had red cane? So it's hammer locked. So we need the hammer to get our cane. According to chat.
Oh, that could be disastrous.
Yes, it can very much so be disastrous. The good thing is there is 3 keys that were available, but if one does not get the hammer and happens to go through there, that could be very disastrous.
Well, because of a little glitch over on Brev's side, I did not see what was in the bottom chest here. But there's our GT Big Key, which, as promised, as prophesized, there it is. So it's entirely possible that our Thievestown Big Key could, in fact, be hammer locked, and that would be very good for everybody racing this.
Yeah.
Because it would kind of eliminate the decision to go into Thievestown without the hammer. But there's so much that we haven't seen. I think Furious Magic is going this way, but did not look at Bumper Ledge. So we did find a cape and pod, but we're not going to see what's on that ledge yet, and didn't get to see what was in that first chest of Eastern Palace, unfortunately.
Yeah, I remember Furious was here earlier. I just don't remember what he picked up from it earlier. Here? No, the fire rod is in Graveyard Lizedge.
Okay. We're going to have a look at Catfish, and Furious Magic does not have Zora money, but there is a key on that Zora ledge.
Interesting.
All right. Thank you, Professor Renderer, for letting us know there was nothing in that chest. Much appreciated.
Yes, very much appreciated. Thank you, good sir.
As is your diligence, by the way.
I think I missed that. Was that for me?
Probably not.
Sorry about that. Get some water.
Some more data. We don't have a lot of information about where our crystals and pendants are. The only thing we know for sure is Ice Palace is green. Desert Palace is Magnet mentioned that Desert Palace was a blue pendant, and we have a crystal in Tower of Hera. And there's our first sword.
Let's go.
Boy. What a sigh of 47 minutes in. Brev is probably breathing a sigh of relief at that.
Oh man, our first weapon in nightmare.
There's a Desert Palace key on that ledge, so I was mistaken about that. And there's going to be another item here in this room over here. So let's see what's under this pot. We got more money.
Okay. So he has a 300 and he has a tool there that he can hurt people with.
Finally. And, Brett has a decision to make once he finds another, or one, Eastern Palace small key. He can go in for another check, or he can complete the dungeon. I'd imagine that going in there to finish off Armos Knights is probably what he wants to do more. I think we're going to have a look at that bumper ledge right now. And
that's what I'm thinking. And he may be on his way to finding his fire rod, which will send him to Skull Woods.
Send him right back there, which I imagine is going to happen. I can see the future, Magnet. He's going to go check bumper ledge, get his fire rod, and then walk back to Skull Woods.
Oh, you got Cerebro going, huh?
That's right. I got my clairvoyance tech happening. It's going to happen.
Oh, there it is, the powder. All right. Are we going to get our classic hammer at Magic Bat?
It's possible. So, okay, maybe the future is starting to shift a little bit. We may be seeing Brev go and do that before Skull Woods.
We might.
We may not even have him. If he doesn't go to Graveyard Ledge and pick up the Fire Rod, though, that could be bad.
Yeah, that could be very bad. I don't know what he's going to do, honestly. I would like to say he's going to go to Graveyard Ledge, but we don't know.
I think with your flute, you go to Graveyard Ledge. You can just flute back, especially with Mitts, because you can just go in from the front.
Right, and that's why I was thinking that. He can also go to Castle Tower whenever he brings his way back over to that area.
That's right. Now that we have that cape, we can get in.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Brev is frozen, so I can't tell which way he's going. Although I'm hearing things, and I'm seeing it in my head. I'm seeing a ledge in the graveyard, half with bombs, half with hearts. And
I hear a fire rod being grabbed. Ooh, yeah.
There it is. That must be it. That must be the fire rod. Audio clues are telling me, yep, there it is. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, he got us a fire rod. Well, I am happy to see that he has got his fire rod. I was a little worried about that.
I wasn't. I saw the future. But will he go into Skull Woods first or Magic Bat first?
I don't know. I'm willing to say he's going to go into Skull Woods and then route his way back down, but you never know. Whoa, he is in the water.
Going all the way to Catfish. All right.
All right, I can dig it.
Yeah, because we'd have all that Zora money. You might as well just go take care of it. And then, like I said, you got that flute. You can just get back to that Village of Outcasts and Skull Woods. It's pretty much at your leisure.
Chad is having such a wonderful time. I'm seeing this.
I'm having a wonderful time. You having a wonderful time?
Oh my goodness. This is one of the greatest times I'm honestly having. Like, you know, you're popping my cherry for this.
I'm having a great time. It's great.
Very first commentary, and I am loving it. Right, I can't wait to do more.
Well, if you guys are all having a great time too, just be sure to check all the speed gaming events going on here. Be sure to follow our runners here, both Brev and Furious Magic. Shout it out. Follow them right down below in that chat message. Be sure to give them a follow and show a little love. And there's our Hyrule Castle key. So, all right, I'm seeing the future starting to fluctuate a little bit.
Uh-oh, what you got for us? What you got for us?
With that Hyrule Castle key and that cape, Rev might be interested in going to do more of Hyrule Castle and more of Castle Tower, perhaps.
I think you're right on that. It makes total sense. I mean, he could scum. I'm thinking because he didn't go downstairs, right?
Not all the way. I think we saw the opening chest and the guard check. That was about it. But
right,
you know, scumming it would take some time. You just got some rice on Zora. Nothing doing there. I'd imagine going to Skull Woods and checking that powder
would be first.
You might find more of what you need along the way.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Now I have a question. So the Hyrule Castle big key, is that also shuffled or is that still guaranteed on the guard down below?
No, that is definitely shuffled.
Oh boy.
So that can be anywhere, and that can be hiding our hammer. That could be hiding anything.
Oh my god! And there are no punches pulled in this one, huh?
Furious Magic going ahead, getting his Itachi, followed by some rice in the Hellway room.
Right, and we're gonna see a rat check.
Is we getting the scum that I was hoping for?
This could be a scum. This could be a scum. This is not bad. This is not bad. And
it's a key though.
Key to Misery Mire. Okay, I think I'd like to keep that.
Yeah, I would keep it too.
Rev agrees.
as of this point, you haven't seen any of the other ones with them being 6, and the more closer you are to getting those Meyer keys, the better.
Right. You need more of those, and like that's yeah. What you could have done was you could have checked the other side to see if there was something else you may have wanted to get along the way. But I think that Misery Meyer big key is definitely something you want to keep right now. Fierce Magic having a little trouble with his hammer jump. Hoping he gets it, because I really would like to see this cleared out for him so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Looks
like he's
good,
lined up.
and we've got it. Okay.
Yep. Got us a map to the turtle of the Rockif.
Mothula. Alright, fulfilling the prophecy which I have laid out in my mind, Brev is going. That's the big key to Swamp Palace.
Okay. That's what we didn't see.
That's what we missed. Alright. Brev is going to, in fact, finish off Mothula here.
Oh, those popos acting a little wild boy.
those things suck. I hate them.
I don't like them. Yeah.
I don't like them either. 2 small keys. That's what you need to complete this dungeon here.
Yep.
We may have to come back at some point for the Skullwoods big key. Just like that chest. That chest likes to hide stuff, man.
Tell me about it. It sounded like rupees, but couldn't see what it was because it froze again.
It's unfortunately freezing at just the most inopportune times, but we're going in there. Switching to infrared. Taking some extra magic pickups. That is a very prudent thing to do along the way. Taking his time with the Gibdos here. This is probably going to want to use the lamp. There you go. Light the torches with the lamp. Load the spaceship with the rocket fuel.
Yeah, this is pretty smart. Because you want to at least have as much magic as you can with the crazy RNG of Moth here.
Oh, here we go. We're going to see another check here off of this Gibdos. There's a small key to Ice Palace.
Which none of our runners have been yet.
Well, we don't have a hammer. We can't complete that dungeon, but there's a lot you can do in there.
Yeah, so pretty interesting to see.
Maybe they're waiting for that red cane, which we know is in Thieves Town.
Maybe. That is quite possible.
Wisely using that green potion first.
Yeah, this fight can get out of hand if you don't. Like, the longer you let Moth and the Spikes RNG continue, the faster he becomes, weirdly enough. So, on Fighter Sword and on... It doesn't really matter what mail you have. It can kind of be a problem sometimes.
Yeah, those spikes will always do one point of damage to you, no matter what. But I always say your greatest weapon in this fight is patience. And sometimes you want, there's another pod key, sometimes you want the Moth to move faster because you just want that thing to get off the spikes.
I do agree with you on that.
Listen,
and that was a nice kill by Breathe.
There, Fierce Magic now has the sword. Feeling good and just opting to leave and not checking the right side. Not going to get any more money. I believe there was 300 rupees under that check on the east end of it.
So we had a map check. We had 2 crystals at Thieves and Turtle Rock. And then we had a crystal at Turtle Rock and a 5-6 at Eastern.
It's good you called that because all I caught was Pod being the red. I think we're going to see that magic powder now.
I think we are too. Will it have our hammer?
If not, you have to expect Brev to go to Ice Palace at this point, right? What's left?
I don't see anything left other than Ice Palace, to be honest.
Oh, there's Castle Tower.
That is correct. I did say that earlier. We do have those 2 checks.
That could be worth it.
Ooh, he has the... I forget that they have the... I'm sorry, TJ. They have the Ice Palace big key, so... That might be the play to do.
Right, here's all you really... Well, logically, you can't get very far into ice without the hammer.
Right.
But there's still a bunch you can do in there without it. You won't be able to do the icebreaker side going. You'll be able to get one of the things on the right. You'll have to spend a small key for it. So once we get that red cane, it'll be much easier to navigate Ice Palace. So that may be putting it off until we can, like do that a little more leniently.
Oh, and Furious Magic is in Castle Tower. We only got Rice. There's another ice small. Okay, that's making ice a little bit juicier.
So just some arrows off of Magic Bat. So that's not great. And here we go. Rev is going to make the play at Ice Palace.
Uh-oh.
We got one more check up in here. We will not need to complete the dungeon. However, there is another check on this guard going up the stairs here. And I have to imagine, like, if something is not in here, then Brev is way ahead making this Ice Palace play.
Yeah. More rice. Arrow.
Arrows.
Okay.
We need a small key to get in, and we got one of those. And there we have another small key to Turtle Rock. That's only our second one.
All right, so I guess we are now down to, what is that, ice?
It's just Ice Palace now. And there's another Turtle Rock key. That's pointing us there, but we don't have any hammer or medallion to get in. The other option is to go further into Hyrule Castle. But I can't imagine that locking us out of anything because we haven't really seen very many other small keys for that dungeon yet.
Well, yeah, this is true, but I feel like one is going to have to turn up somewhere if there is something down there.
Right, but I think Ice Palace is the play. Ice Palace is going to have something we need.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking as well.
I really hope this unfreezes because I really want to see what's coming up here in this room off of this jelly. Do you know what these things are called? I forget.
I thought they were Zols, but I can't remember if they are Zols or not.
Let's call them jelly.
That
sounded like a piece of heart.
I don't think they're ready for this jelly.
Baris, they're called Baris.
Baris, right.
Okay, and the red ones are baristas.
A Link to the Past. All right. Look, we're going to do due diligence here. I'm pulling up names.
You're going to the encyclopedia?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to the encyclopedia, ladies.
Yeah, we got two Baris. One is Bari and the other is Bari. Blue Bari and red Bari. So I guess we're going to call the red one barista, like you said, because I like that better. Give me some coffee while you're at it.
We can call them owl body and akabadi.
I like it.
Blueberry and raspberry.
Yo, that's what we gonna do. Nah, that's what raspberry. That's it.
Shout outs to Homemade Beer for that one. That's good. Okay. That's good.
We are going to do that. Huge shout out to Homemade Beer.
Oh, this is such a pain in the neck without hookshot or boots. We're finally gonna see that big key pay off, by the way. And
He's running out of bombs.
Oh, really? How is that possible?
I do not know, but he has one bomb left, and there's a big key to Desert Palace.
There we go. Okay. We have a clear indication on where to go next.
Okay.
But there is one more check we can make in here.
I think he can make... I'm trying to think. I think he can make two.
Oh, that's right. We got Iced Tea Room as well.
If he wants to bomb jump, he can make a third. If he wants to bomb jump. But that's why I was saying he's running out of bombs.
Yeah, that bomb jump across the hookshot portion can be a little rough.
Yeah.
And there's a Misery Mire map, which we already know is our green pendant, so it's some useless data.
Yeah, very useless as at this point. Old man gave us that.
There we go. Moth being very friendly for Furious Magic.
Nice kill.
And there's a Master Sword. after all this time with this fight, with most of the time without a sword at all, and now an extra 20 minutes with fighter sword, that master sword is a very comfortable thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
I have to imagine Brev is going to Desert Palace right now.
Yeah, I would too. I'm kind of shocked, but not really that shocked that Brev didn't do the bomb jump. You know, only having one bomb, that can kind of be rough. So, and logistically speaking, you know, it's hookshot locked. So I understand.
True, but I can't imagine you're that worried about what's locked by something else right now. As long as you keep it in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
And
I
really,
totally understand that.
And who's thinking about Ice Palace logic anyway? You'll just hurt yourself. I know I am. Especially with this rule set here.
I kind of can remember stuff, but it does hurt my brain a bit too, so I don't blame you.
I have to imagine Brev is going to finish this dungeon too. Big keys locking. There's a big key to Thieves Town. There it is.
Where is our hammer?
Oh,
man.
Yeah, do you go now? Because if Brev goes without that hammer, he could miss that cane. Unless he has the knowledge of that. I don't remember which one checked the hit. I thought it
was Furious Magic who checked the hit.
So that could give. Oh my god, that could give Furious Magic a significant advantage if he gets there. If Brev decides to go to Thieves Town and doesn't open that big chest for that red cane, that could be humongous.
It could be humongous. It also could be hammer on land molus, but let's see first.
You know Brev is going to head right there, yeah?
This can get very, very ugly.
It's not that much on. Yeah, I think you're going to have to go back.
Yeah.
You may have to double dip Thieves Town.
You may have to.
Taking the conservative route, lighting with the lamp. I like it. This seat has been very stingy with the items.
Yeah, it has been very stingy.
We're seeing a real scattershot inventory right now with not very much to play with. There's no medallions, no bow. We do have both rods, but we're lacking a hammer. Fortunately, that those fire rod shots not paying off for Brev the way he wanted it to, but with Master Sword, this is going to go on pretty easily, and we have another small key to tower. Well, that's...
He has... doesn't he have... How many he has? Doesn't he have 2? Or does he have 3? Because if he has 3, he can go upstairs to check the last key guard.
Oh... That could be a difference maker too, but that might be what Brev is doing, because I can't imagine he'd want to head into Thieves Town without that hammer. That would be really risky right now, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. So that could be pretty bad for Furious Magic. This could go either way.
Yeah. This is going to be some interesting data coming up.
Brev needs to get that information about the red cane if, in fact, he does not know. And Furious Magic is going to go into Ice Palace with a few more bombs than Furious Magic did, than Brev did. Excuse me. He's being more diligent about these hints too. He's not forgetting.
He's definitely on his job. Oh yeah, he has 3. Oh, this is going to be juicy, Mr. TJ.
We're gonna get it full cleared here. I had forgotten about that last key guard going up.
Oh, so now that Ice Palace key, I thought that too for that bomb jump. I wasn't too sure. Oh, that could be something too, possibly. It's very interesting.
Yeah, this seed is sending you back and forth into all different kinds of dungeons. I wonder if Furious Magic will head back up to Castle Tower once he finds the other key in Desert. That is the chain of progression going on here, but we do have Thieves Town now to worry about.
Oh yeah, because Hammer could be locked in there as well too, but
you have to imagine that's the next thing we're going to find, right?
That's what I'm hoping for.
Like
That
maybe
way,
that or hook shot.
yeah, I was gonna say that or hook shot would help because we haven't been to Paradox. Hook shot would make it easier to get Paradox and Super Bunny as well as Hookshot Cave going.
We do have access to. We do have access to Death Mountain. With neither the hammer nor the hookshot, we can't get over there. The hookshot would open up more of that, but the hammer would be better for dungeons. We're gonna see what we got here. There's a sword. Okay, so it's not in here, but that is a very handy dandy sword. Nice bomb jump from Furious Magic there. 2 bombs versus Brev's 1, so we may get that bomb jump you were talking about over with those raspberries.
But he might not have to do it because he has a key. He might just spend the key to go over there.
He might just do it to spend the key. He just might just do it to save a key anyway.
Possibly.
We're gonna see a left turn or a right turn here. We got a right turn. No, we got a. Oh no!
Yeah, we got the right turn. What is here? New info.
That is Oh, that's unfortunate. That was a commitment. You saw the hesitation going on there. You felt the thought process happening, and it's a shame that didn't pay out.
Yeah, that was real commitment there to use that key.
It's a shame we didn't find that hammer because there's two items in that room up the stairs there because there's something underneath that rock.
That is correct.
All right, here we are in Thieves Town. I think this has to be the answer. This is the only place we haven't been yet.
Yeah. We had chat talk about Blind having hammer.
Is that a hint? Or
no, not as a hint, but as I guess a want, want.
If Blind has the hammer, you go right back in.
Oh, of course. Of course. You do not want to get screwed by Big Chest here.
I actually did a science experiment one time.
What's that?
There was a seed I had where Blind had the hammer. And I sent the seed out to as many people as possible. Because I wanted to know how many people were willing to go back into Thieves Town after Blind gives you the hammer, and how many people left it behind. And
I'm trying to think.
Like
did
70,
you send me that?
I think I did. I think 70% of the people that I sent it to ended up going back in for that last chest.
Wow. There's the hammer.
Oh, boy. The whole
There's
time.
The hammer.
All right.
Oh, man. Things have just gotten spicy.
And fret no longer, ladies and gentlemen. It's there. No more need to worry about it. So Brev is going to be safe from that potential miss of the big chest here, because we're going to get it.
Yeah.
We're going to see it. Furious Magic loading up on the bombs, which, given this seed and its bomb generosity, is he going to go back into Ice Palace doing more? He is.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy. Really committed to this place, although we know that Thieves Town is the answer now.
And so that Desert Palace big coming up big.
Yeah, one key led to the other there. That was in the big chests. And Brev is going to get his Canis Samaria here if the legends are in fact true. And there it is. There's the mayor himself. The big red machine. Big red machine. All right, we got it. And what do you do after this? Well, you got hammer. So let's see. You could do more swamp if you really wanted to. You can.
I mean, I'm going to the mountain. If I'm going to see what's cracking with Paradox. That's just me.
You're going to the mountain. You want to do as many overall checks as possible, I think, with this flag.
Yeah. I would want to see what is going on because all of these items are hidden behind the hammer. Maybe you do hammer pegs, to be good on that, and then you go back up top and you see what's good.
Do you know what you could do? You can finish off Ice Palace now.
Yes, you can.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Brev doing that now.
Let's just see how many keys that, because remember, we do have a key situation. You can go to right side finally where the hookshot lock side is, and you can get the stuff from there. And then you can go back downstairs. You would have to mirror, I think, because I don't think he has enough keys for that.
No, you would have to mirror, but you could do it.
Right.
But now you have access to the icebreaker side, you can break that logic, get those 3 things on the way down, and then finish your dungeon, because now you have a hammer and a fire source.
Yep. So he is doing hammer pegs. That's more than likely the good play here to just clear it off.
You don't want to leave it behind.
Yeah.
As much of a pain in the neck as it is. I don't know why there's a 4th key to Turtle Rock.
You wanna hear a question that chat has right now?
Let's hear it. I love questions.
Real talk, which cane is better, corporate or Big Red Machine? Me personally, I am a Big Red Machine fan.
Oh, Big Red Machine, absolutely.
Like with the one sleeve, choke slamming everybody.
I think Team Hell No is best cane though. That's
Team Hell No is a crazy cane.
Yes, that is top. That is some top tier cane. And finish off this Ice Palace. Might as well.
Good call there, TJ. I like the call.
You gotta finish your plate. You gotta finish your plate. You get in there, you finish your plate.
Yeah, I do like the call here. And he does have a key, so he's good to go either way. So, all right. All right, Furious Magic getting his Thieves Town key. I would imagine he's going straight to Thieves Town now.
That's the play.
Oh, no, that's right. He can finish off Desert Palace as well, too, I believe. Yep. He has the one small key because he was able to get further than Brev did, but Brev was able to fully complete it.
Big Furious Magic's can follow right along.
We have a lot of people talk about Big Red Machine, and then we have a Team Hell No Cane as number 1.
I have diagrams. Diagrams. Oh, we got an icebreaker. You'll love to see it. And there's some more data. It's a Ganon's Tower, so actually not any data at all. Just a useless piece of parchment.
Useless papers can get burned by Kane!
I don't know what I expected. Hey, another Turtle Rock key. That's 5 now? That's 5.
I think it's 5, and he can actually complete it once we find the medallion. Because you need 5 at least to complete Turtle Rock. You probably going to be skipping Lava Chest, but you can complete it.
Well, all you need to get through is 3? I think I want to say if you don't open up the Lava Chest.
No, that's if it's regular, but for this mode, you're going to need 5 because of
That's right. It's the Keydrops. Ay, my head.
No worries, man. This Keydropsanity can mess up any one of us. But what will those Pokies have? You think those Pokies are going to have boots?
How do I know? We don't even have a medallion to get in yet.
Yeah, this is pretty shucky ducky because there's no medallion. I think all the medallions are on Paradox, honestly.
That's gonna be loaded. We've already seen a lot of keys.
Oh, nice. I forget what it's called, but I just know that I can do the trick.
Yeah, you shoot the fire at the cold stare, and I think the sword beam gives it like an extra tick. So
let's call it like the lime in the coconut.
Put the lime in the.
I need to know what that is called, honestly, but that was a clean kill for Brev, and we got a heart piece out of it.
All right, nothing found in here, but some you cleaned it up. You got to finish your plate. How are you gonna have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? I expect now we're gonna go up the mountain.
This is a true story. I like that. I'm a little worried about Misery Mire, though. I'm not gonna even lie to you because that flute has been in Logic for some time. That cane is there. Where is the boots or the hook shot?
Well, we won't have to. Yeah, once we find Bombos, then we can start worrying about that. I really want to see this Fisher magnet. Magnet hands. I gotta see this fish room, bro. I gotta see it.
Why do you like Fish Room? I can't stand that room.
Yeah, we never see it.
Oh.
I really want this to be important. Okay, let me have this one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all good.
Well, the dream may never come true. We may not even need to enter Misery Mire at all.
This is true. Furious Magic getting his hammer.
Must feel relieved right there. But he does know that the big chest has the red cane, so he would come back after that, after finding the hammer anywhere anyway.
Right.
Okay, we're going to finish off Tower of Hera now that we actually have equipment.
And we'll get a nice quick kill on Moldorm here. We don't like the Troll Dorm. Well, at least I don't.
Imagine coming in here and not clearing with the pots. Imagine.
Getting a little deja vu here.
Just a bit. Although bombs have served us well in this entire thing.
Listen, man. Those bombs, they are the MVP of this seed.
Yes, the bombs have been the MVP of the seed. 100%. They've been our primary weapon for most of the seed. They've given us some clutch jumps. Like, bombs don't get the appreciation that they need. Like,
I agree.
You always like forget you need them until you start a new seed and you're like, oh, I don't have any of these things. Where are they?
I know I take bombs for granted, and seeing this seed, I'd have been like, I would have liked to seen bombs all the time. So we got our first Troll Dorm fight here.
Here's Magic picking up his Cane of Samaria right where it was promised. And there's a parchment. The pod. We already know pod is red crystal.
Right. So how many? Let's see. We have 3 crystals. This will be Brev's 4th crystal.
Brev has finished Desert Palace, Ice Palace, and Tower of Hera now. And Thieves Town. So yes, 4th.
Nice.
Skullwoods was a pendant.
Oh, we have a small key at Floating Island. Go figure.
All right, we're going to Spiral Cave first because the Dead Rock Society decided not to let them pass.
Top 5 hated enemy, Dead Rock.
Top 5?
Dead Rock, Dead Rock, Dead Rock, Dead Rock, Dead Rock. All 5 of them.
All right, there you go. Okay. I was about to ask. I was about to ask.
I do not like Dead Rocks at all.
There's another Ice Palace key, although we think we've gotten everything in there now.
Yeah, no need to go back there.
I'm trying to think. Did we get everything? Is there anything they didn't lift? No, there's that. They got that. The one in the switch room. They got the thing in leading up to Ice Tea. So I think they're good in Ice Palace.
Yeah, his compass was reading 11 to 12 before he got to Cold Stare, so he's good to go.
Well, that compass must be actually a really nice thing to have going into a dungeon in this mode. Because your memory is not set up for that, so yeah.
I agree. I agree. And one thing, I'd have to share this with everybody. I definitely opted out of picking up a compass yesterday, and I think I messed my brain up by doing that. Because I forgot a check.
I think until I get used to this, I think I'd go out of my way for a compass.
Fair. That's very fair.
Small key to Skull Woods. There we go.
It's my favorite weapon of the game.
That's right. Looky, I got hooky.
Right? Uh-oh, there goes the red mail.
Were there 2 mail upgrades in there?
Oh my goodness.
Were there two?
No, there was only one. He had blue.
Okay. Well, we are loaded for mongoose now.
Mm-hmm.
Well beyond loaded for bear.
Well, here's the thing now. Is like you were saying earlier, we have to worry about having bombos before Myers a thing. Well, where are these medallions?
I have to imagine something is coming up. If not here, then we can do Swamp Palace now with this hook shot. So that's probably going to be the next step. I think Brev will likely do Spike Cave before going there, though.
Right.
There's
Tie it all together.
There's the 4th Castle Tower key.
Wonder where that Hyrule big key is.
Oh God, yeah.
That might be hiding our precious medallion.
Well, we haven't gotten a look at the Turtle Rock medallion yet, so we're going to see what's in here. We have... There's the other cane. That'll get you through the Spike Cave a little easier. This cave is brought to you by Blue Things.
Right?
There's Bombos.
There is the bomb bizzle for shizzle.
Well, let's see what Turtle Rock is. Turtle Rock could be Bombos.
Whew, let's see.
Keeping the dream alive.
Mm-hmm.
And Furious Magic is finishing off his Ice Palace plate right now. We've done so many things that it's just you're just following in the footsteps of whoever was before you here. Brett finding that key to Swamp Palace is pretty comfortable. Now you can probably go back in rather safely. Let's see what this. Let's see what this is. Is it Bombos? It's Ether.
Ooh.
We may have a Misery Mire dip coming, but I have to imagine we're going back into Swamp Palace first.
I don't know. I might go into... This is me. I don't know. Swamp seems like the play, right? Yes. Which I am in agreement with you on, but it's just having 2 keys for Mire and being able to complete it, and that's 12 checks potentially with the green pendant.
Did we find the Mire big?
Yes, he has the Mire big, so he can complete all of Mire. I would go to Mire.
That's ambitious. I think clearing the Crystal Swamp first. He may opt to skip the left side. Let's see what Brev decides.
Remember, from what I see on the tracker, Swamp is not a crystal unless it's wrong.
I haven't seen that information about one way or the other. It's possible I didn't catch it on a map check. These map checks have been flashing before my eyes, and I haven't gotten a lot of data. But if Swamp Palace is a pendant, then yeah, I guess you're right. Here you go. We're gonna get that Misery Mire play.
I see somebody in chat saying that you need 3 Mire Smalls to full clear. You actually don't. You need only 2. If you do it, it's a little long, but you only need 2.
Here we go. It's a Misery Mire. Light it up. They did give us the Misery Mire entry pack up on Death Mountain.
Yeah. So let's see what is in here.
Everything is so green.
Oh yeah, his hearts is green. Wow.
It's so green. These enemies are green. These walls are green.
Verde.
The magic is green. I'm green when it comes to the seed. Mode. It's like a jungle sometimes. Makes me wonder how we keep from going under.
Oh my goodness, you are a riot, yo.
It's a compass. I don't know where it's for. We're gonna see. Eastern Palace. Okay. Just basically a piece, little device that'll tell us we need one more key to get everything in there.
You might be seeing fish room. Let's see if he goes in there right from here.
I'd imagine we would. This is some really liberal key usage from Brev right here. Just right directly here, opting not to go into anything that wasn't already key locked.
Am I not seeing this right? Or did he use them already? I think he used them already. I only saw one key.
Yeah, he just charged directly to the left, used both keys to get in.
Yikes. For some reason, I thought I saw 2 keys on the tracker, but now I'm looking. I only see 1.
It's a very ambitious play getting in here. This cutscene always puts me on edge, by the way.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. All for naught.
This changes things now though, because I was looking at the tracker and definitely thought it was 2 big keys on Brev's side.
Well, there's a little more you can do in here. I mean, we're likely going to see that fish room now, if they remember it. It's been so long since I've been in there.
Let's see.
Well, there's our fourth source. We are high on the offense. Hey, you remember when we were looking for our first sword?
Hey, he went from 0 to 4 swords pretty fast.
Give me a right to that big chest now.
Yeah, he can go to big chest and then the next couple of chests along the way. But the key drop that's here.
Turtle Rock. So that's what is that, 6 now?
It should be 6.
And a piece of parchment telling us about Hyrule Castle, so not very useful there. Information there. 2 checks coming up in this room, one in the chest, another in the pot. There's another pod key.
We
can get to that fish room across the spike room, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It has a key there, but you can also get there from the big key. Not the big key, excuse me. The chest. I think that's Compass chest normally. If you go right and go around, as long as the switch is up, I feel like you can get in there. But I could be wrong about that. That was from me looking at the map earlier this morning. I didn't actually test it out myself.
Well, we'll see what Brev decides to do. He can go and finish off Vitreous here. But he'll still need that 1 check back in the fish room. And here, this is the room I'm talking about. We're going for it. Yeah, we're gonna see it. Let's go. All right, I am very happy. Yes. Oh, it's key locked. Oh no.
But this was what I was talking about. If let me pull up the map.
Okay.
Let me pull up the map because I thought like
my dreams.
If you go, all right. So look. If you go in this room, right, but you go right, you can get to fish. You can get to fish room.
Oh, great. Okay. All right. Oh, he's realizing that now. Okay, great. Okay, the dream is alive. The dream is alive.
All right. I'm like, I know I remembered that you can go to this room, but it's rather long.
Look at this bridge.
It's even longer when you have to slowly walk. There's your fish room, TJ.
Here we go. Yes. Get excited, everybody. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
I would have left a bomb there to show my disgust.
Darn the luck. Darn.
Oh, man.
Well, at least the one time we get to see it. When's that ever gonna happen again, man?
I'm sorry, TJ.
Happen again? It's not. It's not gonna happen. I'm done. Solo commentary from Magnet Hands here on out.
As you can see, TJ is pretty perturbed from the fact that Fish Room had the single rupee.
Has Misery Mire even had anything? We've had like 11. There's 10 of 11 checks here done. Did it even have anything worthwhile? It had a sword, right?
It didn't have anything.
Just that fourth sword.
Yeah, just the fourth sword. That was it.
Oh, there are two more things to hope for with that green pendant, first off, and whatever's on Vitreous.
Wait a minute. Did this guy... Wait, no. I said did this guy. Did Breathe? Because he only has 9 checks out of 11. Did he miss a check?
He did not pick up the single rupee.
That was the... Okay.
Yeah, he didn't have it.
It messed me up so much, the single rupee thing.
Both he and I were too disgusted with it to even...
Get a good catch, because I am like, wait, what is going on with the number? The number doesn't seem right.
Yeah. From now on, that single rupee is that's fisheye rupee for me now.
Fisheye rupee?
Fisheye rupee.
Furious Magic getting his average frustrated gamer tunic.
And they're gonna get a hook shot here as well.
He's gonna be happy, very happy about that.
Yeah,
getting his key to Skull Woods.
With everything they've cleared out, we're now on a pretty linear progression sequence here. The only thing left after this Misery Mire is Swamp Palace, and we did get I think we got a Turtle Rock key here. So
we did get a Turtle Rock key.
Okay,
so Turtle Rock might be no, we don't have ether.
No, we don't have ether, but that key might be required depending on what else we find. So this is definitely something that encourages you to be as thorough as possible. So even if that's all we find in Misery Mire, it could be enough. We've upgraded from our blue blocker, and there's our green pendant. We can turn that in and see what's going on with that. I have to imagine Swamp Palace is coming now.
Yeah, I believe you are correct on that. And that was the play you wanted to do originally.
Yeah. I mean, I did want to see the fish, and I got it, but I left feeling disappointed, and now I guess I don't have to see it ever again, so, all right. There we
Furious
go.
Picking up his bombos. Will he decide to go over to Mire, or will he go into Swamp after these batch of checks on the mountain?
Well, we're going to get that Swamp Palace small key that's sitting on the island up there, and with that bombos and with that key and that hook shot, it's leading you into one of these two dungeons. So either way is either one is pretty viable here. And just nothing off that green pendant. So Misery Mire was pretty much a dud. Unless we need that Turtle Rock small key. And who knows? Yeah, we're gonna get a Swamp Palace play from Brev now.
On cue.
I mean, it's really all that's left. We have yet to see more of Hyrule Castle, but we don't have any keys that would get us in there.
You know, Hyrule Castle has been on the back of my mind this whole time because of the scum. Well, the non-scum, I should say. I wanted him to scum, but taking that Misery Mire key, I felt like was a good move, only to find out that we just got a sword out the deal?
Oh, Turtle Rock small.
Oh, that's pretty important.
That's it.
Well.
At the time, it seemed like the right thing to keep. At the time.
Right.
I mean, the Misery Mire is pretty wild with its key logic if you can't find anything under the pots. So I agree with that choice to keep it. I would have done the same. And Fierce Magic is going right into Swamp Palace, so we're gonna get in sync right here.
May not even be juicy.
Yeah, this could be really good for Furious Magic because not following in Brev's footsteps now. We know that there's really nothing of note in Misery Mire, barring that Turtle Rock small key, which could be pretty necessary. But there's plenty of opportunities to skip things in there.
Right.
So this could he's been treading a little behind the whole time, and now he's catching up. So this could be pretty big and important. If he doesn't to go into Misery Mire,
right, this could be Yeah, this could be very huge for him.
But it'll have to not go. But we have to imagine that whatever our runners need is gonna be in here. It could be right here. No, okay, maybe not.
Stingy.
I'm bad at that. Although Brev does have a significant sword advantage.
Oh Lord!
Oh, what was I saying about that Skull's big chest?
Oh Lord!
What did I say about that?
The bane of all big keys is here.
What did I say about that? I don't like that. Like
Yeah.
It takes so long to get to, and it doesn't take that long, but it's just annoying to think about.
It's one of the most annoying checks that likes to have high quality items in Wild Boy modes like this.
I'm surprised we're not seeing a diver down, because you can still get that item with a diver down here. For what it's worth, anyway.
You don't want to waste the key for it.
Oh, that's true. You'd have to waste a key for it.
You don't want to waste, especially for Swamp. And I can attest to this for yesterday. I definitely triple dipped this dungeon thinking that I was good. And to find out that I wasn't good. So we are definitely getting the left side Swamp skip.
There's probably, you know what? I think there has to be another Swamp Palace small key over there. Because otherwise, I think they would logically be locked out. And there's nearly nothing left. What have we not done?
I think you're right on that, though. I think you might be right. You have Ice. Whoa. Is that Hyrule? That's Mire. We don't need that, though. I'm hoping for a Hyrule one for any one of these runners, because downstairs, you know?
Still have 2 more checks left in here. Is this oh, this is our third pendant. There's Ether. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Okay. There we go.
Now things are looking a bit spicy. Now
They
we can clear Argus, and we can clear Turtle Rock, possibly find our bow at Turtle Rock, because you know how bows love to be there.
Furious Magic does have 1 fewer Turtle Rock key than Brev does. Because of that Mizimire play. There's an Eastern Palace small key, so now we can complete that dungeon. Or alternatively get the other item, but you know. What would you do in this case?
I'm not gonna lie, I really do not know. In this case, it's a little bit shucky ducky, because you know you need a bow, and at this point, pretty sure the runners is trying to do as less checks as possible, so they're gonna go where all the density is first before they go back to Eastern.
Yeah, we're gonna see Turtle Rock before anything else.
Yeah, so for Furious, this is actually paying off, because he didn't go to Mire, but if he goes to Mire,
I can't imagine you go to Maya right now. I can't imagine.
Yeah, not for him, you know, not for him. Yep, so Swamp was a pendant.
But do you pull Pedestal first?
That's an interesting question, because you have Skull Woods and Ped right there.
Right, you can 1-2 combo that right off the bat. Just get that out of the way and then go to Turtle Rock.
I like your logic on that.
Yeah, because that is our 3rd medallion for Brev, so that could be yeah. Furious will not do that because he doesn't have the Misery Mire pendant, but yep, here we go. That's exactly what Brev is gonna do.
That's pretty smart and good call on that, TJ.
And yeah, we're gonna get a look at that Skullwood's big chest along with it. I really like this. This is the way to go. You've committed to Misery Mire. You may as well make it pay off to the end.
Yeah.
And you're routing another check alongside with it, so this is good.
Yeah. Pretty thorough routing over on Brev's side.
Yeah. It looks like Furious Magic is going back in for that. I think the only thing that he didn't get was that left side, that pot check under the diver down thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Well, alrighty. I did not know that was not found. Well then.
Oh my god.
Well then.
This Skullwood's big chest likes to party. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's man. Oh, Skullwood's big chest is funky. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's funky.
Yeah, I go whenever I get that key. I try to go right there as soon as possible.
Yeah,
that's convenient. I go
Yeah.
All right, everybody. It's everybody's favorite time of the seed. Get excited for the pedestal pull.
What will we have here? Will we have a bow?
Quake, we don't need it.
That would have been funky if that was Ether, though.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of medallions, Furious Magic is going to go into Misery Mire. That is so unfortunate.
Oh, man.
It could have caught up a significant amount of time and even possibly pulled ahead if he had just gotten the big key out of Skullwoods, but
yeah, you know what's messed up is because I literally just said this. You want to go to the places with the most density, and for Furious, honestly, I can see why at this moment making this play for him makes sense, because right now, you know, it's 12 checks at this point of the game as opposed to, you know, the other things that are going on because he doesn't have the Turtle Rock big.
Yeah, that must be what's going through his mind. He doesn't have the Turtle Rock big and opting for density versus what we know is the correct answer.
Yeah.
So once again, this is by the way, Keydropsanity. It's normal key sanity. However, everything that drops a key, be it a pot or an enemy, that those items are shuffled right along with it. And also hints are turned on.
Furious getting what for him is tempered.
That's right, but he didn't go to Castle Tower to get the other sword.
Yep.
And at this point, I don't think you do, because he already did most of those. So he's not going to get that gold sword, but it's not like that matters too much. Tempered is good. Tempered is good enough.
Yeah, tempered is definitely.
I mean, if you get gold along the way, sure, that's great, but you know, you're not gonna.
Oh wow! Okay.
I've done that 1,000 times.
I didn't know other runners did that, because I know I do that. That's why. Oh man.
So we're still looking for just a bow now, huh?
He needs a bow. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's just a bow.
Maybe boots. Depending on what boots
Maybe
are locking.
Well, I mean, it depends if the boots is locking the bow. That is, you know. But at this point, he has GT Big Key. He has done all the pendants. So all he needs now is the bow to complete. He has all 6 crystals for here, so he can fully clear this dungeon.
So you have to imagine if boots are required for the seed, they're going to be in here or in Mimic Cave.
Absolutely.
Furious Magic is going back into the fish room. I'll get to see it one more time, and I'll get to be disappointed one more time. Also saying no to the fisheye rupee.
That takes great reaction by the runners, by the way, to not pick up that trifling green rupee.
You have to be willing to accept that you're not going to pick it up in the first place. And then you have to react to go picking it up. All right. So far, nothing in Turtle Rock, but skillfully avoiding those chain chomp damage. And we have red mail, but you still don't want to get hit by them. Is that number 6, by the way, in your list of terrible enemies?
Yeah, that's
number 6. That's number top 5, by the way. If you weren't listening, all Dead Rock.
Rock followed.
Just to recap.
Followed by the good old chain chomps, better known as Bow Wow in Link's Awakening.
He's the only one in that game.
Yeah, weird.
I do like Link's Awakening, though. Oh, big key to where? There it is! Wow, it's all the way up here. Holy
well then.
Model Nami, it's all the way up here.
Well then. I take it the Hyrule's going to be there. The Hyrule Small's going to be there too, but... Unless he has the Hyrule Small already and I'm not aware of it.
But I think we used it to get to the rat check.
Yeah, I don't think there was another one picked up in between that check either. I don't remember seeing one on either of the runner side.
That could be our bow. but we don't have a way to get down there. We don't.
Oof. Oof. That is shucky ducky.
And we're halfway done with Turtle Rock. Pretty much exactly. We got 7 out of 14 checks. Man, these compasses must be really nice. Like I'm actually very grateful for the compass in this mode.
Yeah, it's kind of like reminiscent to like doing doors. Like you need compasses. Like you do not want to be caught without a compass indoors. And what is looking like this mode as well too. Yeah, Furious Magic on the right side fighting Vitreous.
Oh, don't die! Don't die!
Don't! Oh no!
He pulled out his cape too, but that thing has some startup frames, man.
Yeah,
that thing has upsetting startup. He's got to be pissed off.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate death to Vitreous.
And he didn't come in here with the small key that Brev did because he didn't go to check the rat. So he's gonna get less out of this dungeon than Brev did. But I think there was nothing on that side anyway.
Wasn't the Turtle Rock small over there?
I think it was. I think it was on the other side. I don't think there was anything in the fire side because I remember paying attention and not seeing anything noteworthy on that side.
Ah, got it. I take your word for that one.
So if the Turtle Rock small key was in here, then Furious Magic pretty much got it, or is going to get it.
Will there be a bow on Laser Bridge?
I mean, there usually is, right?
I mean, classic TR, you know. TR be TRing. So let's see if there is one here.
The answer on Laser Bridge. Nice skip. Just get some Bryce out of the first chest. Opting for magic on the second one. Just a heart piece. We're not going to see a small key here, so... Not looking very exciting. We do have one more. Oh, don't die here either. Okay.
All right. Good use of the potion.
I may have taken the door. Okay, so that's it. Those are our last 2 Eastern Palace keys, or the only ones we have. There's a bow in Eastern Palace. Come on. Oh my gosh.
I thought I remembered Furious Magic going to the right side, but my memory isn't serving really well.
He did go to that side, but you need a key to get through the door on the other side to get to the big key chest.
Yeah, he didn't go over there. He just got the key drop, right?
Yeah. There was no. He didn't have a key to get into the next room.
That is interesting.
So now we have both keys required for Eastern Palace to full clear it, but there is still Trinex. Unfortunately, you're not going to get that quick kill without boots. Just not enough time to get back there.
All right, and Furious Magic gets his redemption. Picks up his fire shield and green pendant.
He was already behind, and that Vitreous death put him just even further. Gotta be disappointing. And Brave is just at a... There's
our bow. That is go mode.
There you go. That'll do it. That'll do it. I think we have just enough pod small keys to get through. We do have the big key to that. We have the big key to Eastern. We have 2 small keys to get through that. Yep. We have the GT big key and more than enough smalls to get up. That should be go mode. It doesn't look like boots are going to be necessary for this. And yeah, Brev is just going to clean this up.
Classic TR, huh, TJ?
That's the way it goes. Usually you have earlier access to it, but this right from pretty much Ice Palace.
Furious Sorry, TJ. Furious Magic was picking up his TR big out of Skull.
I imagine he's going to pull the pedestal as well. But with the exception of the fork between Misery Mire and Swamp Palace, this was pretty much a frozen rope right from Thieves Town.
Yeah, didn't even need to do.
I'm sorry, Ice Palace even.
Ice Palace, yeah, even Ice Palace. Didn't even need to pull Ped. Ped had Quake. You know, Green Pendant had $50.
So Misery Mire just flat out not necessary. You can get through Turtle Rock without spending the lava chest key and just go through it just fine.
And didn't need to go downstairs for Hyrule Castle like I was beasting for earlier.
You have to imagine with the key logic in this, I can't imagine anything important really being locked down there that often. Because of how you can spend the small keys in that area between the back and how often you'd have to come back just to go through it. It's such a linear dungeon with locked doors along every step.
You would be surprised what is down there in some seeds, like even for doors. Like I've done like a few doors at least. But I know this is Keydropsanity, but just giving the context as far as like for Big Key. A seed I was watching, they had flippers on Key Rat, and it was something downstairs as well too. So I was like, wow, you can really load this dungeon up.
Right, but the seed has been very unforgiving about those Hyrule Castle keys. We've only really seen one. And that in the Big Key, which we can't really do anything with unless we get more keys. And we just haven't seen Hyrule Castle keys show up.
They might be in GT.
Well, we'll never see them, because we're not going to explore that.
Yeah, for real. Dora can stay where she's at.
Now, if this were all dungeons, we'd be here all day.
Yeah, for real.
Looking for that last GT small key you need to get.
Oh my god. It's an easy 3-hour seed.
I mean, you can circumvent a few, but... the Dongo does dislike smoke. We've known that since 1987. So it's good to know that the classics never die.
Yeah.
I don't think Brev did this chest, did he? It doesn't matter.
I don't...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We know where the Go Mode stuff is.
Yeah. Wait, you talk about on Furious's side? Yeah, he did that chest.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
I remember him going right over to the torch room.
Yeah, no, he did that chest. I remember that. I do remember that.
All right. I don't know why I keep expecting to see keys to drop. I don't know.
Because our brains are hardwired to see keys, good sir.
Look, I've been here for 2 hours, okay? I know what's up.
You know, I got that from you. I saw you do that in a seed, how to clear that room, the Stalfo's room.
Yeah, there are a dozen ways to do it. All of them right.
Yeah, I can honestly say I took that from you. I was like, oh, I did not know you can do that.
Yeah, steal all my tricks. Every trick I stole from somebody else. So
nice.
Don't worry, we share tech in this community. Speaking of this community, if you want to give both our runners a follow, just do so down below. And thank you for watching this Keydropsanity race here on Speed Gating 3. This is a race between Brevin and Furious Magic, going on nearly 2 hours now. Keydropsanity is a really interesting mode right now, where key drops from enemies and pots are shuffled throughout the rest of the game, which dramatically changes the key logic of each of these dungeons. So thank you for watching this. This has been very entertaining. Thanks again to our tracker, Professor Renderer. Professor Renderer.
Nice quick kill.
And that's our 7th crystal. And our and our 10th dungeon.
Oh man. This seed was enough to make you want to pull your eyes out. All of the back and forth switching from the keys. I find it pretty interesting though, honestly. As of this morning, when I was doing my research for Keydropsanity, I was saying to myself, the logic is interesting. It's just, do you want to deal with the back and forth of triple dipping, double dipping certain dungeons? Like, are you okay with that?
Well, if you're doing key sanity, you have to be okay with the idea of that anyway. Just from watching the seed, it's actually been kind of generous in that regard, with maybe the exception of Swamp Palace.
Right.
We've only seen I think we've only seen at most a double dip into certain dungeons.
Yeah, I can honestly say this seed has been generous as far as that. And then, well, these are good runners anyway, so they're pretty good with their key logic. Unlike myself, who's still learning and having to double dip, triple dip, quadruple dip stuff for a mode like this.
Sometimes you just have to YOLO those keys away. Just gotta be like, I'm just spending this right now, and to heck with the consequences. I'll worry about the consequences later, but I'll get my heart piece now.
So true, so true.
And all it takes is a single slip up. Like if you accidentally make an erroneous move into that Desert Palace door when you have that small key, and you don't want to go in there, and there's nothing there, and you haven't saved and quit for a while, you start to panic. Nice laser skips from Furious Magic here.
Yeah.
Using a little bit of his magic. Oh, don't fall. He's got it. Okay.
Okay. So we're getting a hope room check, I guess, for silvers?
Possibly. Maybe boots.
Ah! There's the other green.
There's the other fisheye.
Ah.
Oh, 31 model on me.
Yeah, it's a lot here.
That number is disgusting. All right, we're just going right up. Maybe that was a muscle memory thing, or maybe it was actually a check for silvers.
I'd like to. Well, you could be right. You could be right on that. You know what's crazy? I actually like this strat. I just don't know how to do it.
The swing the sword and move the mimics?
Yeah, that's why I just do Clippington here.
I really like the way you do it. It's flashy.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh! Wow, it was close. All right.
He made it, though.
That's why we were in Hope Room. Arrows.
Ah,
That's why.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'll be honest with you. That is why I learned the clip, because I'm like, look, I am not going to be running out of arrows. If I need to do this, I need to do this. So
yeah, like if I have to do ice armors, I'll usually do it with a blue cane for that reason.
Yeah,
I tend to be a little sloppy with those mimics myself.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
We can use those arrows now a little bit more liberally, unless silver arrows pop up. And if silver arrows pop up, by the way, and you don't have any more arrows, there we go. Okay,
that would be petty Pendergrass, my friend.
Petty Pendergrass. Furious Magic is hitting his go mode now.
Yes, he will be finishing up these Pod and Eastern right afterwards.
It's more than likely relieved he won't have to go back into Mr. Meyer. That was a fantastic shot on Brev's side.
Oh my goodness, tell me about it.
From downtown.
He's heating up. All right, not picking up. He feels like he doesn't need the hearts, which he doesn't, because he has all the offense in the world.
Yeah, red mail, and this is effectively like double row hearts here. Effectively, I'm being a little conservative with that magic, but still willing to spend it just to try to get done faster. I don't believe he restocked on his potions, so
I don't think he has neither. Nice arrow drop.
There you go. Won't have to worry anymore. I have to admit that 2 out of 31 in the compass check there is really making my completionism sense going off.
Oh yeah.
Like I want to, like part of me wants to just pick up this seed and just go through the dungeon and just be like, I need to just clear this, just complete it.
Oh man, I wish I could be as the completionist as you are, man. Oh, well, he got the shot. That's good.
Ooh. It's a good thing that's there too.
Yeah, safety magic jar there. Let's see if Brev does a check for silvers. Oh no, he is saying screw that. I am out.
Even neglecting the drop off of the mini Helmosaur there. We're not going to see that either. He's comfortably walking through this, knowing he doesn't have anything left to really do. Just going to get this. Maybe even open up this chest over here after Moldrum 2.
Oh no, are we getting a validation chest check? The one that I hate the most? We are. And just a heart. I do not like validation chests, TJ. Chat probably would disagree with me, but
I mean,
it's okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you see silvers there, though.
Listen, I lost the race. I lost the AD key sanity to Days Cloud because there was silvers there.
That stinks. Oh, Dr. Isosceles is not giving us the greatest patterns here. Showing us his scalene side. There we go. There's a right triangle. Not so bad.
All right, we got 2 out of that. Nice.
That should be the last one. There he goes.
All right. Get that man. The pig. Time to get us. Well, I don't know what kind of bacon people like. You know, the Oscar Mayer version, Hillshire, you know.
Smithfield?
12. I don't know. Smithfield is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get us some bacon, though.
That's a good thing I ate before this race, then.
Yeah, likewise. Oh, that was nice. A nice 3 shots. He didn't even need to do the 3 shots. But Furious Magic showing off his archery. That was pretty slick.
Already in phase 2, I can't imagine it be more than just a single spin of this flame here. That should be enough to get him into the next phase. Furious Magic is making his way through Eastern Palace. We'll still need to do Ganon's Tower following this.
Oh, we got Jimmy Deans in chat.
Jimmy Deans. Look, if it's bacon, I'll eat it. It doesn't matter. I honestly don't care. I don't mess with that turkey bacon though. I don't like it.
See, that's where me and you are different. I like turkey bacon, but oh, the bowl was in Hyrule. I was beasting for downstairs, and downstairs had the bow.
Maybe if oh my gosh, maybe that could have been much earlier if that small key were used in the other half of the dungeon versus on that rat.
Yeah,
we could have actually had bow much sooner. So that bow was the go mode item.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see just how far down that bow is. If it's in the dungeon, then that Turtle Rock bow is probably required.
Quite possibly.
And nice and clean from Brev, getting some good triples in there. And that is the end of Ganon.
GG's. Very clean fight on Brev's side.
And crossing the bridge, and Brev will finish with an official racetime.gg time of 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 20 seconds. So, GG to Brave, that was good enough for second place in this race room. Finishing a minute, just 1 minute behind Humbug. So, GG to Brave, that was very good. Well done. Furious Magic is going into GT right now. I can't imagine he'd be exploring it any more than Brev did. And speaking of Brev, we are joined by Brev right now. GT to you, sir. That was very well done.
GG's.
How do you feel after that? Was this have you done Keydropsanity before this one?
Hey, sorry, I missed the start of it because I had my signed off for a second. Yeah, I played a few before, like over Christmas. I was trying all the different things you can do with doors.
Alright, there you go. So this is not your first rodeo.
No, but this was a pretty nice one, relatively. I thought, like, I only had to go to Swamp twice. So yeah. I mean, it wasn't like nice, and you didn't get boots, but like, yeah, I feel like this is one of the nicer ones that I've played.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually speaking earlier on this that it did not really require any more than a double dip dungeon.
Yeah.
And it didn't give you a lot of Hyrule Castle small keys, so you didn't have to worry about going back and forth in there and doing a lot of that. That was pretty nice too.
Yeah, I thought about, like, when I went and killed the Kira and just got the Myra Small, I was like, maybe I should reset that. But then I guess that pushed me to go into Myra later, because you kind of need like at least 2, I think. And that ended up being a waste of time, so that was kind of...
Right. I think the only thing in Meyer that was really worth any time was I think there was a Turtle Rock small key in there, which will let you clear the dungeon out completely.
Yeah, it was nice not to have to worry about that.
And the sword was nice too. But beyond that, really nothing. And massive disappointment as I was watching you do the fish room, and sadness ensued. So when do you get to see that? But thank you for going there at least. You made my day.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to leave the nights in there, but I can remember how to get there, and I didn't have a key to go the fastest.
Yeah, we was talking about that. I was doing some research earlier to, prepare for commentating, and I saw that you didn't need to go back there, but I wasn't sure if you had forgotten, but you definitely remembered. So it was nice to see you remember that. You didn't need a key to get over there.
Yeah, one thing that I was confused about was when I finished Swamp and I only had 12 out of 15, and I was like, I know I'm moving to on left side, but I don't know what the other one I left was, so thankfully that didn't hurt, but yeah, I'll need to figure that out.
I think, let me see if I can remember. Let's see, 3 checks, there's 2 on the left side. Did you pick up the thing on the way to Argus?
Yeah,
it was a key. It was a key.
Small. Yeah, that was nice, doing small key, because I was really surprised that it took so long for those to show up.
Okay, so
that means these were longer for a boss.
Let me see if I can think about this. 1 key in the hallway.
Because I'm trying to think.
He
might not have picked up those bombs that was on the key drop.
I think maybe, okay.
Yeah.
You might have just maybe you walked away from a key or a check.
We talked about that in another dungeon. I cannot remember what dungeon it was. I think it was Meyer, actually, because of the fish room. I was like, this 9 out of 11 is bugging me out. What happened?
Yeah, I know. Like, most of the time, a lot of the time when there's an item under a pot, you kind of can't help. You're like immediately touching it. So you just pick up anyway. And usually that's fine, because I want to see my item counts to make sure I've not skipped anything. But with that, I'd like walked all the way to the fish room, and then it was just a single rupee, and I was mad, and I was like, I'm not going to forget that I went there, so I just left it.
So I think the most fortunate part of the seed was finding the hammer in Thieves Town.
Yeah.
There was a hint about Canis Samaria being in that big chest.
Wait, there are hints on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hints were on. We knew GT Big Key was in Pod, and we knew Canis Samaria was in that big chest of Thieves Town, and we were very concerned that that information would be very hidden from you, because I don't think you got that information. But we were relieved when we found that hammer in the attic in Thieves Town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was very fortunate.
I feel like the middle part of the game went pretty smoothly around when I managed to not go to CT until I had 3 keys so I could get everything. And I mean, all I got was Tempered Sword, but that was still nice. And then, yeah, kind of like I got all of the thieves' keys, but I still didn't have the hammer, so I just went there after and
yeah, that
because
really
I got
was
all the magic keys as well, which kind of led me there. So things were just kind of leading me around. Like it wasn't necessarily the only thing I could do, but it was kind of being signposted around, and ended up going quite well. So
pretty. Go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was feeling bad when I got to DR because I was like, I did all of Myra for basically nothing, but then as it got closer to the end, I was like, well, maybe I made the right choices in the game that's kind of carried me, and I guess it did, even though Humbug sniped me.
Yeah, there were. I think the small key being in Meyer made it logically required, and because we had that flute really early, and but that was pretty much it. Just to go in there for that small key doesn't really feel that worth it. But beyond that little deviation right there, the little fork in the road, this was pretty much just a straight line right from Ice Palace. I could just play connect the dots right after that, and there was a detour in Misery Mire, but it just sort of changed right from there, right from that Desert Palace big key that you got out of Ice Palace there.
Yeah. Ice also confused me the first time in. I went in. Yeah. Well, I only had I was basically running out of bombs, and I was thinking that I would get to to do the bomb jump across to the right side. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not, I hardly ever do that, so hopefully I can get it first try. I'll do Ice Tyrion first, because maybe I'll just get the hook shot or something. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, I won't have a key to actually even get back there, so I just left. And then got the crane and Thieves Big, very soon after, so I was like, okay, I'll just come back to the right side and finish it.
Yeah, kudos to you on cleaning your plate on that one. Worked out for you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was quite fun.
This was a nice for this mode. It seemed nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
Furious Magic is now on Ganon. I believe we'll be going to getting a second half of Phase 2 here.
So I guess did Furious Magic not go to Myra then?
He did. Yes, there was some. It was looking all right. He was catching up there for a minute because he decided to go to Swamp Palace first. But after finishing up Swamp Palace, he did, in fact, go to Misery Mire right after that. And it was.
Well, that was the other thing. How deep the bow was. I was kind of thinking maybe a lot of people will go to Mire anyway.
Yeah, we didn't have the Turtle Rock big key by that point, but as usual, Skull Woods paying off again. That's Skull Woods big chest. It likes to have stuff. There was a lot of important things in big chests in this seed.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of big keys and big
Lots of big keys and other big chests.
I guess it was kind of. I mean, I would have. Pretty sure I would have gone to Skull big chest anyway, but at least having them out, it was like, okay, I can do that together with pedestal if we can get Quake for some comedy value.
Yes. just to fill out that inventory, which was pretty light for most of this. That took a long time to get a sword out of this one.
Not only no sword, but no weapons or even boomerangs or anything for an hour or so. I was just kind of walking around enemies and throwing bombs around.
Speaking of which, we said it earlier as the seed was going on, but kudos to you for making really good use of those bombs, and you were getting a lot of refills on that, but those were the MVPs of this for you. Getting all that done with that was very good. That was very good.
GG's.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say really quickly, Furious Magic just finished. So GG's to him.
Furious Mitch finishing in third place with a race time, the GG time of 2 hours 18 minutes.
Yeah, good games, definitely.
Yes. Also making good use out of his bombs in this one as well. And we are now joined by Furious Magic, so GG to you, sir.
GG's.
All
Furious
done.
Magic.
Hey, GG's.
GG's.
So I think you were very close to catching up right there when you decided to go to Swamp Palace first, but then you went right into Misery Mire right after that, and just sort of fell right behind again. What was your decision process for making that for going right there to go into Misery Mire there?
Let's see. Because the Skullwood's big key wasn't in Misery Mire, right? It was in Swamp. I don't know. It just felt like the right play to me. Just dip all the pendants, see if I can get anything out of them. Because I mean, obviously, I wasn't feeling too hot about the scene. Yeah, I don't know. It was just there. Bomb was just on the tablet. I just wanted to see if that led to anything, and I don't think it did.
It had Turtle Rock small key.
Just one? Okay,
Just
so
one,
I mean,
yeah, and a sword, which was helpful.
Yeah, obviously. So obviously could have done without the Turtle Rock small key, but it definitely made full clearing that dungeon, I guess, much more easier on the mind. So
right.
But obviously that could have the Mire dip could have been completely avoided if I just went to Skullwoods first. But it's whatever.
Yeah, you were able to combo win the pedestal check after that. It was a density versus the Skullwoods big chest, which is typically a prankster.
Yeah,
I definitely respect your decision there, but it was a pretty big difference maker. That's why I had to ask. I may have done the same. How did you feel about the swords in this one?
Oh yeah, that first sword, getting that out of Eastern Palace. Yeah, I'm like, that's a very interesting spot to put the first one.
Yeah, both of you have made very good use out of your bombs in this one. Props to that.
Yeah. I mean, although I did make good use out of bombs, I also did have some bomb troubles in like Hera and Ice, which I know that lost me quite a bit of time, but yeah,
I had bomb troubles in Ice as well. But like before I went to Hera, I looted up and rescued the old man, and I was using bombs to like navigate through the cave, and then realized I only had 2, and it was my only way to hit the switches in Hera. So I like fluted down to 7 and farmed more off a crab, and then
just a big pain in the neck, and it really wasn't that appealing going into Tower of Hera with the equipment you had, but it was the play.
Yeah, not really. I like when I realized I didn't have a bomb for Hera, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll just check the basement cage. And I'll come back later. Maybe I'll have a hammer to do the rest of the mountain, or a sword to go. I always just sword to kill Moldorm, but nope. It just wanted to go up there without any weapons.
Yeah, I was sure I'd like find a sword in Agina afterwards or something as well, because it was like
there was nothing for like I think I clocked the first sword in at like around 50 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
And that was like the first weapon besides a fire rod.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Also, those silvers in Harrow Castle. How about those?
Oh my gosh, I don't know how far down those were because Brev did the rat. Check the rat, and that wasn't the rat. No, that was a Misery Mire small key. So we was able to clear more of Misery Mire. We don't know how far down that bow was, so we don't know if that one small key would have gotten you that bow a lot earlier.
Because I was reading hints, and one of them said, there's a Hyrule Castle small key in Ganon's Tower. So I'm like, okay, there's probably going to be no reason to check the Hyrule Castle checks because they're going to be, as far as I know, not logically required to get to Ganon's Tower. So, yeah.
Yeah, the Trinex one had to be the first one in logic, but probably would have been possible.
Yeah, That was
Or
Trinex was the intended bow, I believe.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
I guess it'd be like 50-50 because there's 2 items you could get with 1 key from the front, from like the garden chest, and then there's like 2 more behind another key from bow and chain and Zelda's cell. So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the collection rate, and there's 33 more potential checks to make in this mode. Goes from 216 to 249, so...
At good old 249.
Yeah, right? Who doesn't love seeing a 249 collection rate there? That's, yeah. That's the not often you see that number change.
Well, I think you didn't find boots either, Furious.
Nope, I did not. They're probably in Games Tower.
More than likely. It would have to be. Pretty much all of the seed was explored.
Yeah.
There was a couple of checks in Eastern Palace that weren't done, but for the most part, everything was looked at.
Yeah.
I'd imagine in this mode, prioritizing overworld checks is usually better. So you can clean that up, and maybe you have to make fewer dungeon dips. So the overworld is pretty clear too.
No, yeah. It's sometimes hard to find a balance between dungeon dipping and overworld and Keydropsanity modes, because more often than not, you're probably going to end up having to dip a dungeon anyway, so it's just a matter of trying to balance that.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, this was pretty generous with the amount of times you needed to dip a dungeon. You didn't have to go into anyone more than twice.
But that didn't stop me. I went to Eastern 3 times, so there's that.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
No, yeah, exactly.
Well, kudos to both of you for keeping track of the logic on that. And this is my first time seeing something like this, so I'd like to think I kept up, but you guys did fantastic. So thank you for this one.
Thank you.
No problem. It was fun.
Anything, Magda Hands? You want to add anything here?
Just want to say that you guys, it's been a joy watching you guys race, seeing the different strats that y'all pulled off, and this is an honor to be calling you guys' race. This is my first commentary, so thank you for joining.
You're honored to have to be your first commentee, I guess. No, thanks so much for all the restream crew and commentary and everything. It's fun.
Yeah, that's good. That's all I have.
All right.
And,
well,
and GG's.
GG's.
GG's indeed. Well, that looks like it'll wrap it up for this race. This is a Keydropsanity here on Speed Gaming 3. Brev versus Furious Magic. I have been TJ Melstrom. Your tracker has been Professor Render. My co-commentator, Mr. Magnet Hands. First time on commentary. Everybody give him a big hand. Thank you so much.
Oh, man, it was my pleasure. Thank you for joining me today, because I threw myself in the fire, and you was willing to help assist me on this lovely race today. So thank you so much, TJ.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Indeed.
All right. Once again, just be sure to give both our runners a follow here. And Brev is a very, very good job. Furious Magic, also fantastic. This was a fantastic race to watch. I had a lot of fun. This was certainly different, and I'm glad to have done this, taking the time to do this. So thank you once again, everybody. For Speed Gaming 3 and Magnet Hands, I am TJ Melstrom. Everybody have a great afternoon, and take care. We'll see you later.